Yeah.
All right.
I like to say hello to people. Like, why do you have your head down?
Yeah.
If you have your head down more than once or twice, if you see me, you got your head down, the third time, I won't make eye contact with you. I won't bother.
Fair enough.
You've already indicated to me that you don't want to say hello.
Okay.
And if you're too shy, there's a fine line between being shy and being rude.
Right. I didn't even think about those kind of things, but you're right.
Man,
That's true.
I've got to figure out whether you're
Yeah.
rude or not. Like, that's too much work for me.
It's
It is. It's not my job.
Yeah, right.
Correct. It's not my job. So, people say, "Oh, I'm shy." Yeah, you kind of gotta work on that because you're among other humans. You can't. If you can't handle that, stay home. Don't never come out.
What if they're naturally just like one of those awkward people? Naturally introverted human beings. Awkward about.
Can't say hello.
Agoraphobic or something like that, and they just don't like people and.
Whew.
There are some people, just they can't handle being around others.
Sure.
And being out in the world, so they
Sure.
kind of cope.
Man, good luck to you in life.
True. Like the only thing you can do is become someone who does something like coding.
Seriously.
Or, like a really non.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. I don't know how to. Then I guess there's no point in me speaking with you.
It don't even bother, man.
Then it works out well.
If you don't want
you put your head down,
yeah.
and I don't say hello.
Right.
It works out for everyone.
Yeah,
that's all good.
There you go. So there's a positive.
We're solving the world's problems.
World's problems.
Yeah, I do think that's strange, though. But it is what it is.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I mean, there are times where I feel like I don't really need to. Naturally, because I'm an extrovert, I think I just look at people and I engage with people.
Yeah.
But there are times where I'm just like, nah. If I'm gonna roll in the coals. Eyes down, get to the shopping. Sometimes.
Sure.
Sometimes.
Oh no, of course. There's sometimes where you just don't have time. You got to get things done, and there are other times where, for the most part, people just need to get to know someone. That's different. That's why we're having so many issues. You don't know me.
I agree.
You don't know people who look like me or act like me, and so when you eventually have to communicate with me, you're freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. That's pretty sad.
It is very sad. It's not a great way to get to know someone.
Yeah.
You want to kind of make it, when you've got the opportunity, you have to kind of take it and say hello to people.
Agreed.
Don't be so awkward, people. Come on.
Do you have some advice for people like that? Tips?
Ooh, okay. That's I've never really. No, fair enough. If I'm gonna sit on the other side of the fence, I should have some tips and ideas. You almost have to mentally work yourself into it.
Yeah.
You can't just go, oh, I'm going to do it, because that's not natural to that individual. So you have to sit back when you're at home, think about how you're going to go about this, and just go, okay, I'm going to at least say hello to one person, or I'm going to try to make eye contact with one person.
Right.
And when they say hello, I'm going to say hello, and I'm going to find out about them.
Yep.
What's people's favorite subject? Themselves.
Yes. Dude. See, real talk though.
It's themselves. People just love to talk about themselves. So
That's
all you got to
really
do is just get them talking about themselves.
Yeah.
As an introvert, that's all you got to do is listen.
100%.
They're going to ask you a question, and you just you answer the question, but you can bring it back to that person if you feel uncomfortable or awkward. Then you go from there, and then later on you're like, oh, I did that. Mm-hmm. And then next time you can tell them a little bit more about yourself. But just continue to ask people about themselves. You're going to learn. What's the worst case scenario? You learned a lot.